She's going to be telling us about how to draw strength within ourselves as women.
Thank you very much, everybody. I welcome you all. You all look beautiful. And first of all, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank Almighty God for giving me this chance to stand here. Because without God, I wouldn't be here. And also, I'd like to thank Primrose for giving me this opportunity, for believing in me, for seeing something in me. Because many people, they criticize and all that, but she believed in me. Say, you know what, girl, you can do it. Thank you very much, Primrose. I really appreciate it. My topic today is drawing strength within us women. When she told me about this topic, I was really happy and I connected to it because it's just me. I'm all about strength. I'm all about having that positive thing in me. I'm going to talk about a little bit of myself. I'm not going to take too much of your time. I'll take a little bit of myself. When I was young, I used to believe in something. I used to picture my life somewhere, not where I came from. Because where I come from is a little village in the middle of nowhere. There's no electricity, there's no water around. We have to travel so long to fetch water. And we use small lamps. I never knew television. The only thing we believed in is listening to the radio. But once in a while, I remember we had a mango tree. Every time I sat on that mango tree, I picture myself, I had this vision in my head. I believed in that. I said, one day, I'm going to leave this place. I'm going to go somewhere. I wouldn't be able to do that if I didn't have strength in me. I believed in something, and I keep working towards that. It wasn't easy though, and life is never easy, because people don't look at someone and say, oh, she's this, but people don't know what that person is going through. It takes a lot of strength for someone to be who we are today. Everybody in this room, you have your own stories to tell. You have your own struggles. You have your own tears. Sometimes you feel like giving up, but you'll be like, no, I believe in something. There's something in everybody in this room that makes you just want to do it. So I'm going to talk about the challenges we face as women when it comes to our strength. What is it that you find very difficult to pick up yourself when that moment you don't know what to do anymore? People, they have betrayed you. The people that you believed in, they have betrayed you. What is it that you do to pick yourself up? Those are the things we want to talk about. I know everybody in this room, you have experienced betrayal. You have been disappointed from the people that you believed in. You have also disappointed yourself because you didn't believe in yourself. You didn't understand the power you have as a human being. One thing you have to understand and always know is the strength within yourself. The strength you have to pick yourself up when things are hard. The strength you have that makes you to wake up in the morning and look at yourself in the mirror and say, God, I am beautiful. And today is going to be a good day because you made a choice. You believed in your strength. You believed in something. That is what we are going to talk about today. Strength. And sometimes people may say, how do you find your strength? Everybody has a way you find your strength. Some people work. Some people God. Some people friends. And some people being themselves. And some people by watching movies. Or else listening to music. My question is, how do you find your strength, miss? And how do you find your strength? That moment when you think there's nothing you can do. When you look around you, your friends cannot even support you. Where do you find your strength? It all starts from you. Each and every one of us, we have something in us. That thing that tells us, yes, you can. Although if Primrose or my sister Betty or this one doesn't believe in what you're doing, but within yourself you're like, I can do it. Because my sister has failed. It doesn't mean that I have to fail as well. Yes, I can. You don't have to look at the person as so A, so B because she can't do anything. Oh, no, me, I'm just going to sit because my sister. No, you have to believe in yourself. I'm a lady that many people, they look down on me. Many people, they think they know me because of what they picture themselves, but they don't know half of my story. They'll look at me, they say, oh, maybe somebody, who is this lady? Somebody will say, oh, don't mind that she used to be a stripper. Oh, don't mind that she used to be this. But they don't introduce me with my name because that's what they see me. But they don't understand the strength I have. They don't understand the faith. They believe how strong I am or where I'm coming from for me to stand here. I believed in something. I believed in my faith, in my strength. So what I can say is, how do we identify that strength within us? As I said, it all starts from you. You have to start it from yourself. You have to wake up in the morning and look at yourself in the mirror and say, God, I am beautiful. And I don't care about what people say because this is who I am. I can only change what I don't want, but never give up.
Not about that, but I like it that whenever we as women come together, I'd like to always remind us of who we are. We are sisters. I called you sisters. I said, hello, gorgeous sisters. I didn't call you, like it wasn't a casual thing I was saying there. I meant it. You know, we are sisters. And when we women begin to see ourselves as sisters, I bet you our mindset changes. I bet you our attitude changes. How many of us here have sisters? I mean, like, I don't have any sisters, I have brothers. How many of you here borrowed clothes from your sisters? How many of you stole your sister's clothes? And how many of you actually had a fight with your sisters? How many quarreled with your sisters? And why? And you see that, and again, but they still are your sisters, aren't they? Have you like deleted them from your genealogy and they're still your sisters. So that's why I want to remind us of how much of that sisterhood still exists here. The fact that I'm light-skinned and you are darker-skinned, it does not matter. The fact that you are a figure 8 and I'm a figure 15, it doesn't matter. It's just the differences, it's just what it is. But we have to learn to keep that sisterhood alive. Sorry, I kind of diverted, but I just thought I should remind us of that. It's always so important. So, first of all, just to say a big thank you to God Almighty for the opportunity. It's always a privilege to be called to speak. I really do appreciate it. A big thank you to Primrose as well. Primatopia, Primalicious, Primatopia. I really do appreciate you, my sister. It's always so, I am passionate about women and women things. So when I see women organizing stuff like this, I'm like,
a lot of women. That is why groups like this are very important. To empower each other, to give women strength. Because we all have that strength in us. But it takes a lot to develop it, to bring it out.
I beg to disagree with that statistics of you said 70%.
Yeah.
That's just what you think. Like you said, our strengths are different. Yeah. Our strengths are different. And we agree if you say some of us, not most of us. Because when you say 70, it's a large statistic.
Because I still believe that a lot of women still need to be helped in their power.
Increase my time, I increase my time.
But men are terrible. They do so much exercise in bed at night.
Not all men, though.
What I said now is from the men's version. Now, these are what women say. So women say men are childish and women are more mature. Is that true?
Another thing could be procrastination, excuses. Excuses. I say here that procrastination leads to regret, and regret is worse than failure. It's worse than failure, because if you look back What can you tell your 20 years old self today? What you say you are 60 years old, what could you have told your 30 years old self? You know, so don't let procrastination excuses hinder you from taking steps, little steps. It doesn't have to be gigantic, it doesn't have to be that huge, but just tiny little step every day. When it compounds over time, you see the results yield results over time. So whatever it is, just do it. Just do it. You might fail at it, but that doesn't mean you're a failure. Failure is not a person, it's a situation, it's not a person. So you're not a failure because you failed in an event or you failed in a business. No, that's not who you are. So just do it. Whatever it is that God has placed in your heart, just do it.
I can see sometimes I go to my mom's place and I do cross stitches. So when I go and I saw the towels, I said, oh, that's very nice. But you know what I told myself? I'm retired from that now. And the only time I'll get back to these arts is when I retire from acting work. So that is besides. So there are lots of things. But why am I saying this? It's not because I'm better. I'm just saying that you can be the same.
No, you are coming from. I think they stay outside Dublin, so let us at least. Okay, you are not lonely now. Okay, you have a question.
No, it's not a question. You know, like she was talking about reading. You know.
Yeah.
I discovered that with
Can you
time.
stand up? Let's see your photo.
And please introduce yourself.
So we can take your photograph.
I better smile.
I'm Carol. And what I'm trying to say is that she said something about reading. You know, I discovered that because, like, when I was younger, I was a very good reader. So I discovered that with time, as you grow, there are some certain things you read. It's not all books now. When you were younger, you could read for vocabularies.
Arifa talked about developing our strength. She talked about how we all have the strength inside us. It's just we need to focus on something. We need to believe in ourselves first to be able to be strong. And then Mr. Daku talked about gender equality. There was a lot of discussion about it. You know how we can get now. It's quite interesting. So now we're going to have a little bit of tea and then meet and greet, because I know when we finish, everybody will be rushing out. So like she said earlier, we need to introduce ourselves, get to know each other, just for a little bit. You know, that's it.
Thank you.
My name is Betty. Just because of what she said, she mentioned Daniel's Tom. I went to school for 4 years. Yeah. I'm done and dusted with that. Now, if I'm not at work and the kids are not at home, I'm kind of like, okay, I don't like watching Nollywood or whatever. I don't like watching television. I prefer, Primos know me, say reader. So take a book, Daniel's Toe, or whatever. That's how I should because I don't like watching television. What else am I going to do? And I don't want to see that in book for now. Because my brain is kind of like wrecked. I've carried it for 4 years. So I kind of like read that, just calm my nerves down. And it gives me happiness. So that's it.
So that's where you find your strength. Reading.
I kind of like fantasize.
I like that. Whatever it is, if you stumble and you fall, you're not going to remain on the floor. You get up, you dust your knees, and then you continue. So when we meet like this, it's always encouraging. Like some of the speakers have said, you have something in you, maybe before you let.
We can.